We're back from all the things that we've been doing, and I am working on a couple of projects, but I wanted to get on here and do one of my tests with you guys because I wanted to show you these that we have designed. It is a deep weld clear coaster that you can fill with whatever it is that you want to fill. You can even slap a top on it and make it one of these like shaker style doodads. Jeff made this one, and so I'm so excited. What's up, TG? Hopefully the volume is okay. Hopefully there's no echo. Hopefully I don't run into any issues, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. But let's kick it with the intro. So happy to have that intro again. That was our very first intro when we very first got one way back in the day, and even though I can't hear what it sounds like, I know what it sounds like, and so it's very nostalgic. Anyways, so today we put together some of these that we talked about a little while ago. They are 1/4-inch weld coasters that are clear. They come with a backing, and I think we're gonna sell these two different ways. I think we'll do it like as a kit, so it'll have, oh my goodness, they're not having any. Of course I used them. Oh, here's a round one. Oh, I forgot to do a round one. Okay, so it'll come as a kit, so that it'll have like the well part and the round part. You just put it together, and you have to peel the paper off. Don't do this and put it together and think it's gonna work, because then you have a problem. Then you have paper on the inside. So I guess I can do one real quick with you guys. So I'm thinking that we'll do two ways. We'll have some that are like just a little kit, you can put them together yourself, and then some that are already put together so that you have options. So if you've never tried these coasters, they're hard to take apart with gloves on, but you just peel off one side, then you can art on that one side. Let your resin or acrylics or alcohol inks or whatever dry, and then you peel the back off. You have no cleanup, which is one of my favorite things in the world. So if you do get these in two parts, it'll come with some just resin, UV resin. Just put a bead around the outside. Don't do this project outside because you'll run into issues, because UV resin cures with sunlight because UV. Just put a little bead around. I'm taking the side that I peeled the paper off. Just dropping it, boop, right on there. Make sure it's lined up. Put a UV light on it, and it'll be good in 5 minutes. So, the purple, what purple? I'm cooler just from hearing that intro. That makes my heart all the way happy. Oh, I'm glad you got your package. What's up, Gina? So, I am going to be casting this parts of Kendra's bouquet. I took the flowers out. Took the flowers out so that they can start drying. I hung them, but this is the greenery from it and the ribbon that was on it. And I'm going to be doing a big, like 15-inch solid cast tray essentially, and I'm trying to work through some ideas for doing the piece, and so that's kind of what today is, mixed with a little bit of, look at these new things. So it's basically on there already. It's not coming apart. But I'm going to sit it in the sun a little bit longer just to make sure. Not that there's much sun right now, but anyways, focus. So that's how you put them together. So I'm going to sell them as pieces like that, and then also as just a set of 4 or 8 already put together like this. So I want to know what you guys think. I went ahead and peeled the back off of this one just so I could show you what it looks like, even with all of my little fingy prints. But the other ones will look like this. I just haven't peeled the back of it off. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the layout of this, because there's a whole bunch of different kinds of pine, which is really difficult because I don't know if any of you are around pine, but it dries really fast, and then the bits just flake off once they're dry. So see, they're already just everywhere. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this without having little pine needle glitter and everything. There's also these, which I don't know what they're called, but there are some of those, and some other greeneries, but it's mostly pine. And then there are red roses and white roses, and then there were also some pine cones, which will go in the big cast. What's up, Toots? Yeah, don't set anything UV next to the sun, because the sun will not be good for it. So if you guys watched the wedding video that we just recently posted, that was Kendra's wedding. I wore Rhonda from RK3 Designs' daughter. And I don't want this to look tacky, but I'm gonna try some like clear glitter in one. And I also have some, they're just flakes of color. This is usually put into flooring. They look a lot like terrazzo flakes. And then I also have these little tiny gems that are made for nail art that I'm going to try to put into one. And then I'll do one that just has some florals in it, and so I can figure out if I like any of the looks, and I want to get your guys' opinion. Is your guys' a thing? I don't know, but I want to get y'all's opinion on all of it. So that's what we're doing today, and I hope you guys stay tuned for it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because why not? All right, I tried a little bit to flatten these. I didn't give myself that much time to flatten these, but if you ever want to work with pine, before they dry out, put them in like wax paper or parchment paper and put them in like your parents' Encyclopedia Britannica or a set of dictionaries, Webster. You can put this in Webster or any of the Harry Potter books, just to make the profile flatter. Because when you're working with something that's only a 1/4 inch, you really need things to not stick up out of it. So that's my current struggle. But you know what? We're gonna move ahead with it today, and whatever sticks out, I'll just sand down, whatever. It's whatever. So what I'm gonna do is put just a bit of hot glue on a couple points on the spine of this one. And that's just to help keep it stuck down to the base. It's not going to keep everything stuck down. It's not going to keep all the little needles down. But it will keep this shape where I put it at the very least. Ta-da! I guess I should zoom that in for y'all. Please hold. Boop, boop. I am so professional doing this live, but I don't know. It is what it is. That looks good. Okay, so now we're all up in here. Boop, boop, boop. So I've gone ahead and stuck this down with a couple beads of, what is it, hot glue. That was a cold bead that came off first, but the other ones that I did you can't see because they weren't cold when I used them. So make sure your hot glue is really warm when you put your stuff down with it. I think I just want to do kind of like that, like crest looking deal, and then maybe put a flower in the middle for this one. And I'm wondering if that white terrazzo looking stuff will look like snow, you think? Or am I just a crazy person for thinking that that kind of looks like snow? You can tell me if I'm being absolutely crazy. It's fine. Usually it's true. Or maybe I can use some of the, I don't want to use a lot of these little rose petals because they're from her bouquet. Maybe I can make a heart. Hold on. Please hold. This one? Nope. Okay, maybe my idea was a crazy one because that doesn't look like a heart in the least. Okay, I'm a crazy person. We'll do that on a different one. So, thank you guys for coming in and seeing what I'm up to today. I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend / today. Oh, there's a rose. It's flat. That's fine. I think that looks okay. Simple, minimal. Okay. Just got a notification that Jeff just checked out at the grocery store. I love it when he does grocery shopping. Y'all, anything that takes a step out of my day is my favorite thing. I think it looks cute. It's a little bit off because this part should be over more, but I'll do a better layout when I'm figuring things out moving forward. Okay, so we got that done, and this is just going to be kind of the clean idea of what I need to do. Just only flowers and greenery. And this is going to stick up a little bit. There's nothing I can do about it on this, so maybe we'll just make this a 3D coaster. I don't know. Right. All right. I'm so excited to cast this entire bouquet. It's not going to be the entire bouquet, and I'm not even going to leave it in a bouquet looking formation. It's going to definitely be rearranged to look good in the space that I'm putting it in for the tray. I think Let's Resin sent me a massive tray to encase, like for a river table, and I'm going to use that to do this with the flowers. At least that's my thought process in this moment. Oh, I'm just gonna hit with a little bit of heat because I did just use my Istoyo stand mixer, and I was not really being sensitive to bubbles. So I'm going to heat it a good amount now, and then I will come back and baby it and hit it with some more heat later. When you're casting flowers ever, make sure that your flowers or whatever it is you're putting in is completely dried out. There's no moisture or humidity in it, because just trust me. So it looks so cute so far. I did fill it up almost to the rim, and that is going to be test number 1. You can see that there's some, you can see that there's an air bubble right there on the rose, and then there's an air bubble right here coming out of the plants that we're putting in. That's completely normal. You can use a toothpick or tweezers to pop them, or you can hit it with some heat. Ultimately, air is going to get trapped in a number of different places in your piece. You just have to kind of baby it and knock off any bubbles that do come up. Unless you have a pressure pot. In that case, you do whatever you want to do, because you're going to put it in there and it's going to suck all the bubbles out. All right, this one, let's do some snow. Okay, so let me not get ahead of myself. I need to put something in there. Y'all, it smells like Christmas in here. Christmas and a flower shop. I don't know what these doodads are. Do you guys know what these cold weather little dudes are? Oh, that's not gonna work at all. No, can't do it. This just sticks up too high. Okay, so for this one, we'll just use some of these flowers just so that there's a floral element, and then we'll add the glitter or snow to this one, and then we'll add the glitter or snow, whatever we don't do to this one, to the next one. And then I'll have my test done for all of them, and I can hear what you guys think looks the best, because you guys always know. All right, let's put a couple of little green things in there. These flowers I got off of Amazon, and they have been drying for I don't know how long. They are very dry, because if you look at them funny, they fall apart. I was thinking about doing a video that goes over layout for doing things like this, but I wasn't sure if that's something you guys care to see. But if so, leave me a comment and let me know. Greenery. Come on. They're too delicate for my big man hands, apparently. Okay. I guess we can put in one of these that I did get flat. Also, thank you to everyone that watched my ceramic video that I posted. I know it's not what we do on this channel, but it meant a lot to me. Those of you guys that did watch it and left me some constructive comments. You know we do all kinds of artwork on this channel, but it's mainly resin. We'll just do a purple and pink one, because why not? That looks good. Simple, to the point. Yeah? Yeah. All right. I guess on this one we'll do some of this glitter. This one is Fire and Ice from Color Obsession. I think I have it linked, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to put just some in there. I know they're going to move when I put the resin, but this is just kind of giving me an idea if I were to put a spray adhesive and then add the glitter, what it would look like just randomly sprinkled about. And I think it looks cute. When it's not in focus, you can see it more easily where the glitter is. I guess I can zoom in. It's not going to focus. There it is. This is clear glitter. It's not holographic, but it is iridescent, so you will see it when it catches certain light. but it won't be like, oh, there's glitter when you're not looking at it a certain way. All right. I made way too much resin for today's projects. It says nothing new. All right, so my glitter is actually staying down, and I'm wishing I added a little bit more to the bottom of it, because ideally I would want the glitter to stay down. I don't want it to float to the surface. Maybe we'll add a couple more little glitters in a second, and then it'll have a little bit of depth, because some of the glitter will be stuck to the bottom and some of it will be floating on top. And anytime you can add depth, in my opinion, things just look better. That's just my opinion. All right, heat. I'm just adding heat to pop the bubbles. This isn't for any design elements. And if you do have flowers sticking up, be careful doing this, because you don't want to singe your flowers, because that can make them change colors, and that's not fun. Okay, so that's where we are right now. You can't hardly even see those glitters in the camera, but I promise you they're there. Maybe we'll do just a couple more glitters on the top. Glitters. What's happening? Where am I? Glitters. I kind of just want something that's representative of the snow. Okay, this resin's really thin because of the heat I put on it, but I want you guys to see the glitter, so I'm going to just go like that. You can see them kind of floating around on the surface. Ugh. Almost got too wild there. We're fine. Everybody's good. But a lot of air bubbles popped up. Alright. We'll set this one aside with this one. Let me see. We'll put them right. Oh, I didn't give us a lot of room, did I? Where am I? We'll put the completed ones right here. Sweet. All right, now we have two more, and I want to try the, see these? They are literally just very small, diamond-shaped, not flat back, but they look like, you know, the back have the point on them. Like if you were to do clip art drawing of a diamond, it would look kind of like this. That's what they look like, but microscopic. Okay, so I gotta do some background. So we'll do just a couple of flowers. I don't really care about the greenery, because I already know what we're gonna do with that. So I'm just gonna put a little boop of hot glue just on the center back of these flowers. And then put them in a cute little something something. This little yellow one looks fun. I'm glad to hear that you guys don't mind when we do art that isn't just epoxy. Because if you guys knew all the different kinds of artwork that Jeff and I push out here in the studio, many of you do know, we do a lot of different forms, which we love to do that, because I think limiting yourself to just one kind of artwork is limiting your creativity. Now, that's just an opinion. If you're just on one and you're honing that craft and you just want to get really good at that one, girl, do you, by all means. I love it. As long as you're creating something, I feel like you can't go wrong. Alright, we'll do just one more. I feel like I need to do something else, though. I don't have any more of that color. have to do some like baby's breath. And if you're wondering about this little bowl of flowers, I got it off Amazon. You can find a ton of pre-pressed flowers. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't get that out of my face. Pre-pressed flowers. I think that looks good. All right. What are we gonna do on this one? Let's do the little gems on this one. I have never done anything with anything like this. I mean, I use crystals, don't get me wrong. Anybody that's been a subscriber for a while knows that I do a lot of stonework. Ooh, oh my goodness, these are so sparkly. Let me know if you want a link for these little bad boys. They are microscopic. I don't even know if the camera will ever see. Okay, maybe it will. Okay. Can you even see the little like diamond point backs on these? All right, it's not gonna focus on the bling, but you know. What's up, you guys? Thanks for coming in. We're just gonna put them in there because I'm again gonna assume that when we add the resin, it's just gonna move them around, so it doesn't really matter how they're put in. Right. That there. So now it looks like this. And also, I'm not sure if the resin is going to take the facets out of these little gems. So the facets being, okay, I'm getting all e-sciencey on here with you guys. So when you have a gem, the reason why it sparkles is because when the light goes into it, there's a whole bunch of different kind of cuts that reflect the light out differently. And when you have something like epoxy, it's like a solid thing on it that changes the way the light goes in and comes out. Sometimes it makes things just not sparkle at all anymore because there's no difference in the cut for the light to bounce off in different ways. I hope that makes sense. So I'm hoping that when we put the resin on it, it doesn't just, that was the closest I've ever gotten to a whistle. Proud of myself. All right, I am using STONECOAT Art Coat Epoxy. I have a link down in the description box below this video where you can get like 15% off of your STONECOAT products. Okay, here we go. Again, it didn't move on like I thought it would. Just kind of further sticks them down to the bottom, which I'm fine with. I just didn't expect it. All these years working with resin, I still get surprised. So let's pop some bubbles and then we'll figure it out. I think it is less sparkly. But there is still some sparkle. In a little bit, I'll get the flyover camera so that I can just manipulate it and show you guys at different angles what it looks like. Oh, I'm so sorry. There. But tentatively, it looks like this. You see a little bit of sparkle still. It's definitely more sparkly than I thought it would be after having resin put on it. I don't know how these tweezers have survived this long because there's a lot of resin on them. You can also do that to pop bubbles. Just use your face. All right. Put that there, I guess. Meow. You have this one. This is the one I'm kind of most excited about because this most looks like what essentially I would imagine snow coming in would look like. So I'm just going to put a few flowers down for background. Let's do this one in purple because why? Purple's amazing. Boop. Again, I have no preconceived notion on how I'm going to lay any of this out. I'm just literally doing like proof of concept tests. So y'all don't judge me if something doesn't go quite perfectly. Then again, y'all are so sweet to me. Y'all don't ever judge me. Most of y'all don't ever judge me. No. Some of these petals just came off. That is a risk of doing dried flowers. Just be careful, people. You will break your flowers. Wait. Okay. Also, if you have flowers that you could put down either way because they're both colored and whatever, if they have to fit in a certain direction, make sure you test it before you add glue. Because I have put glue on these before and meant to put glue on the other side. And so it was just the wrong side. Okay. Sweet. Got a little cluster of purple flowers in there. I'm scared. Okay. I'm just going to use this cup. Pour some of these out. You can get these at most places that sell stuff to do. Ow! Have you ever gotten hot glue on your finger? Just me. That's me injuring myself on a live. If it was off camera, I would have said a couple bad words. I still may. Okay. I will link y'all. Alright, so these are just little, like, I don't know what it's made out of, but I'm pretty sure it's just dried paint chips. You can probably make your own for spray painting or drying some paint on like a plastic sheet that paint doesn't stick to, and then just cracking it up because I'm breaking them just in my fingers right now. This is definitely just probably dried paint. It's definitely not something like plaster. But I don't want them to be uniform. I just want them to be smaller so that they don't look like blizzard flakes, even though teeny tiny baby blizzard did roll in. So now I have little smaller flecks. And now knowing that after these ones, if I just put some at the bottom, they'll probably stay. Watch, they don't stay there this time. Oh my goodness, I think this is going to be the way I'm going to go. I don't want it to be even. I want to have different amount of white in different areas, and I want to have a little bit of depth to it as well. So knowing that hopefully that will stay where it is when I put resin in it, they don't float, and I can add some more to the top. So I'm not gonna, sweet. I thought for sure that these bad boys were gonna float up because I'd assumed that they wouldn't. Because, you know, resin's gonna resin. All right. Oh my goodness, I think this is gonna be the way to go. Okay, okay, okay. Just trying to squeeze out an air bubble right there. Apologies. So now that we have these, ooh, let me heat it first because I don't want to blow all the top chunks away. That just doesn't sound right. Okay. So now that we did that, I'm going to sprinkle some more on. Hopefully that will indicate depth. It does. But it doesn't look, does it look, is it, okay. Do you think it's distracting? Now that I've completely bought into this idea, I need to know. Is it a little bit distracting to have those white bits in there? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Hold your decisions. Let me give you a pan over of everything. Y'all, I almost just spilled everything. All right, before I bring you down, I'm gonna pop some of these little bubbles that have come up. So since I only put a bead of glue in the middle, there's air getting trapped under these little petals while it's sitting. All right, let's show you what these look like. And then tomorrow I will take the backs off, flood them, and show you guys what ultimately the final product looks like. Okay, where are you? Here you are. So, the color is way off on this. What are you doing? Okay. 1 second. Please hold while I fix this cam. It won't take me just a second. And I won't obsess over it. I wish Jeff would not obsess over it. All right. Jeff's gonna Jeff. What are you gonna do? That is not what I wanted to do. I just put it back to factory. It did not do what I wanted it to. But that's okay. I think this is better. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, this is going to be good enough because you can see what's going on. Okay. Sorry for all the movement. Let me get to where I don't have a, how do I get there? All right, this is the one with the little flecks of white paint. It's like I like it, but I'm concerned that the little flecks of paint might be distracting. Oh, I got a bubble or 4 I need to pop. All right, so that's the one with the white paint. This one has the fire and ice glitter. I'm worried that these look a little bit too much like water bubbles instead of indicating some, it looks a little bit too summery with these. Maybe they even look like actual, like hand blown bubbles instead of snowflakes, you know? So that's that. And this is the one with the Tiny Diamonds in it. Focus. So they still have some sparkle to them. Not as much as before, but they're there. And I could see these, ooh, please focus, representing snow. I don't think I can get them in white though. So they may just have to be that color. They only sparkle when they hit certain light sources, so I don't know. And then just regular. This one I went ahead and pulled the back of it off so it looks really different because it doesn't have the brown backing on it. But, and I'm gonna have to sand it down because it is got some bits quite higher than I need. But I like the elegance and the simplicity of this one as well. But I want to know what you guys think. Should I worry about adding snow? Do these look a little crafty? The ones that have stuff. Like that one has the fire and ice holographic translucent glitter. You can actually see them now. I think it looks a little bit underwater. This one has the white paint chips to indicate snow. This one has just nothing, simple elegance, and this one has the little crystals. So, Jeff's home. So I don't know what you guys think. What's up, Donna? You think it'll look better in the bigger piece? Coffee grinder, or food processor, or hammer? Pre-berries at Elkie. Oh, these are pre-berries? That's what these are? Pre-berries? Before berries happen, these happen. Got it. Hey, JJ. Hey, Chrissy. Yes, they are the new coasters. Thank you for the reminder to hit the like button. I like the crystals and the simple one. I think so too. What's up, Evelyn? I think the crystals and the simple one look best for sure. But, you know, you never really know what it's going to look like till after it's cured. So, you know, it may just surprise everybody and one of the other ones will make a comeback. I won't know till tomorrow when I can peel this off because I am using Art Coat, which is very UV resistant, but takes 18 hours to cure. And yeah, these are for a larger piece. I'm going to be casting the bouquet from Kendra's wedding, and I'm doing just some proof of concept stuff. I have already pulled out the roses and such. Here's some of the roses. Here's some of the other flowers. They're fuzzy. And then I have the roses hanging off of one of our booms here. The only thing about yellow, white roses, is that they yellow. And so probably what I'm going to do with that is airbrush them back white before we cast them, because I don't want dingy yellow roses in my artwork. So that's probably what we're going to do with that. And so after I figure out which one of these works, we're going to bust out our big like river casting mold. And hey, you can't come up here right now. Bowie says hi. And so after we figure out which one of these we like, we're going to bust out the big, okay, our big mold. 1 second. Stop. He learned from Cujo that he can cough a little bit, and I'll stop what I'm doing to help him from nothing. that's happening. I know you don't want to have your inhaler. Can you say hi to everybody? Did you say hi? He's looking at the door. Okay. Lay down, big boy. So, thank you guys for watching, seeing what we're up to today. I want to know down in the comments under this video what you think about these pieces. Do you like the one with the glitter, the one with the gems, the one with the snow, or the plain one best? Hey, stop messing with him, man. Leave him alone. It's like having two children. Younger sister is bothering the older brother. Anyways, I want to know. Tell me what you think down in the comments under this video, and I will show you guys tomorrow what these bad boys look like. I hope one of them works out. I have a feeling that I'm going to go with the plain one, but who knows? I want to know. Dude, that's a good idea, Brittany. Can you not hear me? Oh, you love the pottery? Thank you so much. I have all of these that I need to resin. Nope, not resin. Glaze. I think they're adorable. I'm thinking about putting basically everything on the website, like, I mean, little ones like this after I get them done, just like a $5, little $5 pot that you can just put a flower in. I may be biased, but I think it's super cute. Anyways, I got a jet. Join us in our Facebook group, ATD Sport People, where we all share our ideas and answer questions and inspire everyone else. Do I need a kiln? I don't. Only because Jeff takes all of my pieces, so I'll throw them here, and Jeff will take them to the maker space where he cuts all of our clear things, and then after they're fired, he brings them back, and then I'll glaze them here, and then he takes them back up there to get fired again. I don't want to run a kiln. I don't want to spend the money to get a kiln. I don't want to upkeep a kiln, and I do not want to spend that much money to fire a kiln. It takes a lot of energy. Anyways, oh, thank you guys so much for your support for all the kinds of artwork that we do. Bowie has seasonal allergies. He got an inhaler for it. It is not what Cujo had. I have his heart checked, I swear, every 3 months because I'm just terrified that he's going to have the same heart condition that Cujo had. Anyways, one day, Evelyn, I would love to have a kiln. I would love to have a raccoon kiln, but you have to have land for that because you have to do it outside. And I'm in a high rise. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Be kind to one another. Bowie. See? He stops. Come here. Come on. So, be kind to one another because you never know what someone's going through. And always remember that we do the test so you don't have to. You can get these clear shapes probably tomorrow on our website, artisttilldeath.com. I just have to figure out a price for the ones that we put together versus the little kit so you can put it together. And so, yeah, I do have to go walk the pups. You guys have an awesome evening. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Jeff said bye.